Well, it's a cold night here in East Kilbride. It looks like winter's really set in, but I'll tell you, it's nothing compared to where I was for a couple of days there. I was in Norway speaking at a conference, in fact, on the island, right up, way up north, near the North Pole, in fact, Arctic Circle, a place called Longyearbyen, so that was really cold, no comparison. I'll tell you what though, there's also no comparison with some of the social welfare issues that Norway and other Scandinavian countries deal with. We've been learning a lot recently about the Nordic countries, and I'm always fascinated by how well they look after their citizens, and I got some advice about that while I was in Norway from the Norwegians, but also from Danes that were at the same conference, and from Swedes. Very, very proud of their social systems and welfare systems. I'm afraid I can't say the same. I wasn't able to say the same. I was ashamed to have to tell them what's happening in Scotland just now, what Westminster's imposing under so-called welfare reform. Tomorrow morning I'll be at the Welfare Reform Committee listening to the Citizens Advice Bureau, for example, who are overrun with work just now because of the really, really hard time that people are having because of what's been imposed by Westminster. The Scottish Government and Nicola Sturgeon are doing what they can to try and alleviate some of that, but you know, when you're on a fixed grant from Westminster, you just can't do it. I think she's done really well, and that's been recognised in the sector by some of the things she's done, like topping up the crisis grant money and giving money to the advice agencies, additional money, so that they can help people. But all I'll say is what we need is control of our own resources. I look at small countries like us, you know, Norway, Denmark. Denmark's a smaller population than us. They're very, very successful. Norway's about the same size, and recent study has shown that people that live there are very, very happy. They feel they have a good life and a good lifestyle, and that they're well looked after by the state. That's surely what we should all be doing, all really working together, so that when we say we're in this together, it's with a positive outlook in life. I believe that's what independence can bring, and that's why I'll fight tooth and nail for this country to be independent and try and give as good a life as possible to its people.